Hello, long time no see. I haven't uploaded in quite a while and I'm just going to quickly condense that into one excuse: college. College has made my life so stressful these past 2 months, but I finally have time to film a video and it's really great. I'm pretty sure I went more into detail about why I haven't been uploading on my Twitter if you follow me there, but I'm not going to go into it now because today I'm talking about Tangled. And you may be wondering, Jess, that movie came out 10 years ago. Why are you still talking about it? Well, recently, like a few days ago, there's been news that Disney is in the works of creating a live-action Tangled movie. I have discussed my personal opinions on live-action movies in the past. I made a whole rant video about it. I'm not sure if it's still public on my channel, but basically I hate them. I think they should have just stopped after Cinderella. And this goes for like not just Disney. My opinion is if you're gonna make a live action movie, it should be different from the original in some way, not just the animation looks better or we're getting celebrities to be the characters. And also I feel like it cheapens the value of the original animated movie, and it kind of gives the idea that cartoons are just for kids and they're not as important or valued as live action filmed movies. So, you know, I could go on, but that's not what this video is about. Today we're not spilling tea about live action films. So we are going to discuss the animated version of the Tangled franchise, the Tangledverse, if you will. The Tangledverse. Coming soon. I mean, she kind of is a superhero. Anyways. We're going to be discussing the Tangled animated series, which I believe has been going on since 2017, and I believe it is criminally underrated. No pun intended. I only heard about the show like a year ago when my friend Rachel was going off about how good the music was, and I was like, oh, this is cool, but I never actually ended up watching it until like last week because I realized the first 2 seasons were on Disney Plus and I kind of didn't have an excuse anymore not to watch it, and let me tell you, it is amazing. It's probably one of my favorite animated shows now. It's so good. This show is called Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure, or Tangled the Animated Series. I think it goes by both names. It's been going on since 2017. It's on its last season right now. I'm currently on season 3. I just started it, so I watched the first 2 seasons already, and I really like it. And maybe it's because I am a Tangled fan. It's one of my favorite animated Disney movies, but I still think that it's worth watching for pretty much anybody. The timeline of this show takes place after the original film and the Tangled Ever After, like 50-ish minute animated film that starts the series, and then it also is before the Tangled After Ever After, something like that, wedding short, which I believe a lot of you've watched because it came out in like 2012. So it's before the wedding, after the movie, so it's in between those 2 time periods. I don't think it's super necessary to watch Tangled Ever After to understand everything in the series because they kind of explain it in the series anyways. It just kind of explains how she got her hair back, which, yes, her golden hair is back in the series, and they have a good explanation for it. They go more into her powers and the magic lore of the universe, and also her hair is magic, so they kind of have an excuse. They're like, oh, it's magic, it came back. So basically the plot of the show, there is an overarching storyline throughout the series that continues and builds and has twists and turns and reveals and cool villains, which is my favorite type of animated series personally. I think episodic series are fun too. I just personally enjoy series more when they have an overarching storyline. That's just my opinion. Like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Gravity Falls, you know, stories that have a beginning, middle, and end versus every episode is different. And this show is like a lot of shows where it's a mixture of both. They have really plot heavy episodes, and then they have episodes where they're just doing little shenanigans in the castle. So it kind of just follows her and her friends, and kind of conflicts that arise between them. I'm not the biggest fan of filler episodes, and there are a lot of filler episodes in this series. Like, there's a whole there is a whole part of season 2 where they're just trapped on a deserted island for no reason, and they just have a bunch of weird adventures. But I mean, it still goes into their characterization, so it still works, and it's still like super entertaining to watch, so I'm not mad at it. The story can actually be pretty dark, adult at times, at least like when I was watching it. There's a lot of it's very mature for a kids show. It's very action oriented, which I didn't expect from a Disney princess show, but every single character in here is so badass. They get into like multiple fights, and Rapunzel like uses her hair as like a weapon and stuff, and it's just fun to watch. Also, I'm gonna try not to spoil anything in the show because I want you to watch it, so I want to make this spoiler free as possible just in case you're wondering. Okay, so characters, of course, we have Rapunzel, who, like I said, I'm biased. She's one of my favorite Disney princesses. I think she's great. I relate to her the most because she's super creative, super positive, and I don't know. She's stuck in her room all day. That's me. That's me. So basically, Rapunzel is super similar to the movie, but you see her character grow and mature throughout the series. She starts off super naive and happy-go-lucky like she was in the movie, and then slowly she gets more mature and she deals with her emotions, and she has to handle responsibility of being like a queen or almost a queen. So it's really interesting to watch, and like I said, she is super badass in this, fearless, and gets into trouble, and it's great. I love Rapunzel. Next up is Eugene, or Flynn Rider, but I think the only people who call him Flynn Rider in the series are like other criminals and like people who don't know him. Everyone else calls him Eugene, which I think is super cute. So yeah, I'm gonna call him Eugene. His relationship with Rapunzel, I think that's one of my favorite parts of the show because they're such a cute couple. They have such a cute, healthy, supportive relationship. He is so like supportive of Rapunzel, and he's always there for her, and it's just so cute. I think personally they are the best Disney couple. Don't come at me. I am convinced that they are the best Disney couple. He's just such a good boyfriend and husband, okay? How much more do you want? They sacrifice their lives for each other. It's so cute. So other characters from the movie include the thug criminals, mostly Hookfoot, Attila, the one with like the mask, and he has this episode where he opens a bakery called Attila the Bun. I mean, great writing right there. Who else? Oh, Shorty, who's like the old short guy. He's so annoying in the series, but I feel like he's written that way, but also I kind of hate him anyways. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but I don't like Shorty. I think he's so annoying. And then the king and queen, obviously, and I think that's it for the movie characters, other than like a few villains and stuff. And then on to the new characters. So first off is Cass, my favorite. I love her. She is Rapunzel's lady-in-waiting. Her full name is Cassandra. She is the daughter of the royal guard, so she's like the best fighter out of everybody, and she's super cool, and she's just great. I love her. My friend Megan, who also watches the show, was saying how I'm Cassandra and she's Rapunzel in our friendship, and I think that's really cute because I could see it, and it's great. So she's basically Rapunzel's best friend, and her and Eugene have like a really bickery relationship, but they eventually grow to love each other. And then there's Varian, who is another one of my favorites. He is a sweet little alchemist boy. He's just trying to do good. He's such a pure son. I want to protect him. I'm not gonna spoil what goes on with this character arc, but it's very dramatic, and I just want the best for him. I really just want the best for him, and I just want the best. And then also Adira, I believe her name is, who is like the In season 2, she's like this mysterious warrior lady who's there to help them, and she's super cool also, and I love her design. She has like half red face paint, and she has like, she's like a cool sword made out of like these rock things, which is like a big part of the plot, but I'm not gonna explain what they are, what they mean, because I don't know if that's gonna spoil anything. And then lastly, there's Lance, who is Eugene's like partner in crime from when they were kids, and he comes back originally as a villain, and then he ends up joining the gang, and he's cool too. I like him a lot. He and his friendship with Eugene is really sweet, and yeah, he's great. I love him. I'm probably also forgetting some characters, but anyways, let's just go on to the music. Oh my god, the music. The music honestly has no right to be this good. It sounds like it would come off of a Broadway soundtrack. That's how good it is. My favorites are everything Varian and Cassandra sings, like Crossing the Line. Up now, whatever it is that you're going through, we'll fix it together, me and you. Waiting in the Wings. I'll shed no tears, I'll only keep on waiting. Let Me Make You Proud. I'm gonna fix it, just watch me, just you wait. Ready As I'll Ever Be. Also that one song that the Ghost Lady sings. And then I died of shame. That one's pretty cool. Every single song on here is a banger, a bop. Obviously, I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm not going to play too much of them, but you should do yourself a favor and listen to the soundtrack, because it is amazing. And there's a lot of singing in the show, but it's like, it doesn't get annoying ever. It's always so good. So, and I believe a lot of the cast is like Broadway alumni, which makes sense because they're all so good. I know Varian is, at least. I know he was in Newsies, so yeah. Cassandra gets like her little let it go moment with Crossing the Line. Okay. Side note, I really love everyone's costume designs in the show. I don't know why. My favorite is Rapunzel's season 2 dress. I try to make my outfit for this video kind of like hers. Not really though. But yeah, I just really like it. And like Cass's armor outfit, mwah, chef's kiss, amazing. Like I said, the animation has like kind of a cutesy feel to it, but it's very well animated, and you can tell that they put so much love and effort into the show. Like, the creators of the show clearly wanted this to do well and do justice, and I just want to spread the message that everyone should watch the show and give it a chance. It's on its last season, so it is ending soon, but you can watch everything online and at Disney Plus if you want to, not an ad. I hope they never do a Tangled sequel. I hope they never do, because Tangled the series is the perfect Tangled sequel, and I don't know, I hope that maybe instead of doing sequels they do more animated series like this in the future, because I think that they can explore it a lot better with multiple seasons and episodes than they can in one movie, and I don't know, I think it really worked out. It's such a good show. So yeah, that is what I came here to say. I just want to say stan Tangled the series. That is my message for all of you children out there, or non-children, or adults like me who is literally turning 20 in a few weeks and is watching Tangled the animated series and loving every second of it. So yep, I don't know what I'm doing with these hands, but alright. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this where I just rant about things I like or dislike. I'm just gonna try to create stuff on here because I do really enjoy YouTube. I just got caught up with schoolwork, and on top of that, analytics for my slowly dying channel, and I just got, I don't know, and like failed sponsorships. And it was just like very overwhelming, and I think I might do more videos like this so I can post more often, because I used to have a mentality that videos had to be super elaborate and it had to have so much effort into it, but sometimes videos like this are just nice, you know? I'm just approaching YouTube with a different mindset than I used to, and I think it's a much mentally, you know, healthier mindset than it was before. So yes, anyways, stay untangled. I'll see you later and bye.